Dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I am teacher Muhammad Ashraf in front of you with the subject Social and Political Life of class 7th, and today's topic is role of the government in health. As you are fully aware about this fact that you are home quarantined and teachers are delivering their lectures through different means of communications, and I will try my best to uh, share my views with you. And today's topic is role of the government in health. First of all, what is health? As one poet has rightly said that तंगदस्ती अगर न हो सालिक तंदुरुस्ती हजार नियामत है. Health is related with one's ability to remain free of illness and injuries, and it is the responsibility of government that government should work for the welfare of public in the way of education, health, employment, housing, roads, electricity, and so on. And this sector, when we talk about health or when we talk about the role of the government in health, we know that government that it is the responsibility of government that they should give attention towards this sector more than the other sectors, because this is very essential service. So, role of the government in health. The first of all, these are some points which we will discuss here. The first one point is, what is health? So far as the word health is concerned, we know that our ability to remain free of illness and injuries, that we should be free from injuries, we should be free from illness, we should be healthy. This is meant by health. Yes, this is the narrow meaning of this. But if we will take this in broader words, we can say that apart from disease, we need such kind of an atmosphere where there is no air pollution. We should have fresh air, we should have fresh water, we should have fresh nutrition. These points and these things are related also with this sector, with health. As you know that if we will take polluted water, and there are some waterborne diseases which make us unhealthy. Suppose there is diarrhea, there is another one that is hepatitis, there is another one that is worms. These and so many other diseases which are waterborne diseases is due to the polluted water. So is the case of pollution in air. If there is pollution in air, you all know that many viruses are working there, which is due to the pollution of air, and due to the pollution of air, mankind faces much and more ailments. So when we take this, what is health in narrow meaning, we mean that our body should be able to remain fit. It should remain free from all diseases, from all illness, and this is when we take it in a broader meaning, then it means that there should be free and healthy atmosphere, so we can um, survive nicely. And the second one point is that healthcare in India. What is healthcare in India? So far as this word, what is healthcare in India is concerned, we know that health means our health in India. It is a vast chapter. We cannot discuss it in this short time. But let me start here that healthcare in India, so far as this word healthcare in India is concerned, we know that India has a largest number of medical colleges in the world, and India is such a country which produces approximately 15,000 doctors, or which is those doctors which are qualifying every year. And it is India which is producing approximately 15,000 doctors yearly. And next, so far as this healthcare in India is concerned, we know that India gets a large number of medical tourists from many countries. Medical tourists. Who are medical tourists? Medical tourists are those doctors which are coming for treatment from far-flung countries, from other countries to India, and this is the healthcare in India. And third one, we know that India is the largest producer of medicines in the world. As we know that recently India sent some 10 tons or 12 tons of quarantine medicines to this Israel, and much more medicines. India sent much more medicines of quarantine to America to fight COVID-19. This is the latest information for you. And when we discuss this healthcare in India, we know that there are thousands of doctors are qualifying every year, and so far as these health facilities are concerned, there are so many popular these hospitals in India. Every district has its district hospital. Every this block there is also a sub center. There are so many dispensaries. There are so many these this infrastructure available related to this healthcare. And but besides this, there are some major problems. As we know that every year 5 or 6 lakh people are dying every year due to the problem of tuberculosis, and millions are suffering from malaria every year. And we know it that some diseases such as diarrhea is concerned, or worms are concerned, or this hepatitis are concerned, or so many other diseases are concerned. People are suffering from these. It is because there is not fresh water. So it is the duty of this health sector to give attention towards this fact. And also this, half of the children in India are those who are undernourished, who do not get good this nourishment, and due to this they fall ill, and they fall many health related problems. So this was our second point, that is healthcare in India. What is the present situation of this health sector in India? And the third one point is here, that is public and private healthcare services. As we know, there are two sectors which are working in this field. The first one is public, and the second one is private sector. First we will discuss about this, what is public health sector. As we know, public health service is a chain of health centers and hospitals run by the government. We know that it is a chain of health centers or hospitals which are governed or run by the government. This is public health sector. And in this public health center, all those hospitals, all those dispensaries, all those PHE centers, all those medical colleges which are run by government come in this public sector. But next one, that is private health center. We know that private health centers are not governed by government. They are not survived by government. But then what is this? These are the clinics, private clinics, which are run by some famous doctors, which are run by a group of doctors. And in these private sectors, we see that there are special facilities available, such as X-rays, USGs, and other facilities are also available in these private healthcare centers. But before going ahead, we know that due to poor performance in this public sector, there are good facilities available in private health centers, and people prefer to go private health centers as compared to public health centers. As we know that the prescription is cheaper in public sector than this private center, but private sector is that sector which is caring much more than this public sector. But this is also the fact that 20% population in India can go to this private health center, because a poor man, a man who is BPL, who is below poverty line, cannot go to a private health care center, because he cannot afford such a huge amount which is in lakhs. He prefers to go in public health. So we know that 80% of population is concerned with this public health center, and 20% of population is preferring to go in private health center. So government should pay attention towards this public health center. It should be equipped with latest technologies, so that the 80% of population which is under below poverty line can easily approach in these hospitals. And our fourth point is health care and equality. As we know that so far as health care and equality is concerned, 20% of population can afford all the medicines that they require during their illnesses, but 80% of population is being neglected. And there should be equality, and that is this, that equality in the means of financially, a poor and a rich both can approach easily, so there should be an equality. And our fifth one point is what we can do, how we can enhance in this sector, how we can tackle the present crisis, what the government can do and what we can do. So we know that it is the responsibility of government to provide quality health services to all its citizens, as it is the responsibility of government that it should build roads, buildings, and besides this, government is doing for the welfare of these people. So this is the most superior duty of government, and it is the most one essential duty of government and responsibility of government, that it should provide quality healthcare service to all its citizens. For this, What can government do? It should upgrade sub district hospitals to district hospitals. It should upgrade dispensaries into PIG centers. It should facilitate, it should fully equip all those medical colleges uh, which are run by the government. And there should be all there should be uh, there should be available all kinds of necessities related to this health sector in government run hospitals. For this, there is the best example of Kerala government. What Kerala government has done in this regard, as we know, that it is Kerala government which has brought some major changes in this sector, in this health sector, and they are spending 40% of its budget in health sector. They are providing financial assistance to panchayats, anganwadis, and it is the duty of anganwadis and panchayats that they are monitoring their sub-centers in villages, and they are helping the poor, they are awareing the people about their health and hygiene. So there should be the same exercise should be adopted in whole India, and should be the duty of government that it should spend a huge amount in this sector, and hospitals should be fully equipped, and there should be facilities should be available in each and every hospital, and people should be educated related to this health and hygiene. So this was our today's topic. The first one was what is health, and I gave you it is broad and narrow concept. And the second one was healthcare in India. What is the present situation in healthcare? How much doctors India is producing yearly. And this third one was public and private sector. And the fourth one was healthcare and equality, and what we can do or what government can do related to this problem. And at last, at the end of this topic, here is some glossary. What is public? What is public? And the next one is private. Third one is medical tourists. And the fourth one is communicable disease. And last one is OPD. These are some terms which are related to this topic. The first one is public. What is public? What is public? Public is a service that is meant for people. A service meant for people, governed by government, or we can easily say that it is a service meant for people in the country or in a state. And the next one is private. Private, it is an activity or service organized by an individual. A service organized by an individual or privately. And the third one is medical tourists. Who are medical tourists? Medical tourists refers to those foreigners or foreign doctors who are coming for medical treatment here. Here medical tourists means those, it refers those doctors who are foreigners who are foreigners and come for medical treatment. And the fourth one is communicable disease. What is communicable disease? These are some diseases which spread from one person to another person. Some diseases which separate from one person to another person. And the fourth one is OPD. What is OPD? Its full form is outpatient department. Outpatient department. And you know that people are first brought in an OPD where doctors are available, and after that he is being referred to somewhere else. And these are some words which are related to this topic, and I hope you have got it well. And I advise you once again that be at home, be safe. Khuda Hafiz.